After months of relentless rain and the most severe storm season for almost a decade, conditions have calmed, but the land hasn't recovered. The soil is still too saturated, causing crops to rot.
So we're in a field of wheat here, and this is biscuit wheat, but as you can see, these brown patches are where the seed has just rotted away all winter.
So this should be full?
Yeah, this should be full of green wheat like you can see in the rest of the field, and it's not, it's just gone.
Tom Collins' family have farmed here for more than 100 years, but he says he's now given up trying to grow crops on some of his fields for the first time.
In the autumn, we were pulling the seeds out of the ground and they were just gone to mush because they just rotted away in the ground. So we probably lost £100,000 worth of income.
The government says it's going to offer grants to support farmers like yourselves who've been affected by wet weather. Is that going to help you?
It's a help towards it, but it's not enough. You know, it's too late, and also financially, it's not enough money. It's never enough money, is it?
The government's now offering a farming recovery fund for any farmer who suffered uninsurable damage from flooding earlier this year. Anything between £500,000 and £25,000 could be given out, but not to everyone. Counties like Herefordshire and Yorkshire aren't eligible, and farmers who say they are say it won't come soon enough.
Across the country, there was 29% more rainfall than the average this year, and farmers in the south suffered the wettest February on record. With their fields still submerged, they say they're struggling to keep their businesses afloat, and there are warnings that food price rises are now inevitable.
If we don't produce enough wheat here, we're more reliant on imports, and that increases costs for manufacturers.
It could also lead to food shortages after the loss of winter crops and the inability for many to plant during this spring. It's also affecting livestock, with lambs struggling to survive the wet weather.
Anything that's a little bit weak and they just, they fall by the wayside then, you're picking up dead lambs in the morning then, so yeah, it's not good.
Despite the calmer conditions, farmers face losing hundreds of thousands of pounds while they wait for the soil to dry out.
And when it's claggy like that, that's no good. It needs to crumble into like loose little bits.
For Tom, though, he has just 3 days to plant 200 acres of wheat during a season that usually gives hope for the harvest ahead, but many believe their yields simply won't be enough.